Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley. If you're new, I'm going to try super hard to film a whole bunch of videos today because I'm so behind. I've had the flu, turned into bronchitis. It has been a mess, and because of that, I have been way behind on all things videos. So we're gonna try to get started. Now I have the two littles with me, so you're probably gonna hear them. They're set up in their playroom, all set up, but that's probably not going to keep them occupied. They're going to want to be set up with me because that's what they do. But we're going to try. So I'm going to be using this kit from Leonard Designs and a foil kit from her as well. This is called Reading Nook, and it's so cute. I thought this would be really appropriate because this is the week we all had the flu. It was literally hell week, and we were just literally surviving. Like, that's what we were doing. So it's huge, of course, because that's typical Lynn fashion, is a big old huge kit, and that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna use this beautifulness. And then it's also the pumpkin spice foil kit from her. It's beautiful as well. I love these underlays she's been doing. It's just to die for, and I can't stand them. They're freaking cute. So that's what we're going to use, and I'm going to try to breathe because I still can't. And we're just going to get going. So let's pull those out. Let's pull this out for sure, and let's just get going. And I want to use the date dots from that. Jensen's calling the dog, so if you hear that, that's what he's doing. Daisy. That's what we're doing here. Excuse me. So it has been a crazy couple of weeks because we've all been sick with the flu, so bad. And all the boys got it, but you know, like, if you have a large family, and it's better to just get it, you know what I mean? Like, let's just all get it, let's get it out of the way. You got it, I've got it, we're giving it to each other, it's fine. Let's just do it this way so that we can get it out of the way and be done. But the boys were out of school Friday of one week, and then excuse me, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of the next, and then they were out of school for Veterans Day on Friday, so that gave them a little bit of extra time to get over things. But today they went back to school today, and they're still coughing, and it's still icky, and you know, it's just the crud, man. And so many people that I know are sick. It's just rough. Okay, I moved my camera a little bit, so let's see if that works out. Hopefully it doesn't topple over, but you never know. So yeah, it's just been crazy. Joshua actually caught it as well, and so he was able to come and like help me. I don't know what I would have done if he wouldn't have helped me, because I was so very sick. Like, and there was diarrhea and throw up, and there was all the things, and all the kids had it at once, and there were double ear infections, and there were crying and high fevers and exhaustion and terribleness, and I would have been so sad if I would have had to just do it all alone. I could have done it. God would have given me strength, but I didn't have to. He was a trooper, and he was a real help. And now I ended up getting bronchitis from it, and he ended up getting pneumonia. And so yeah, it's been cray. So he is not feeling the best still. Just breathing, man, and all the junk that just lingers on. So hopefully we will be completely healed and on the mend in the next couple of days. But We are much better than we were before. I'm actually like vertical instead of just being able to just lay around. And poor Jensen, he was so miserable with a horrible fever. All he wanted me to do, like, all he could stand is just to let me hold him and just stare. And he would just nod off on me, and just, it was just pitiful. Every single one of us were just pitiful. So hopefully that part of it is all done and over with. But there's so many people that are sick. My sister actually has it in her little girl. And my sister is 38 weeks pregnant, so that really sucks. And so when they don't have fever, I'm gonna go over there and clean her house and make her some soups and stews and stuff for when the baby's born and all of that kind of stuff, because I'm the best sister ever, but you know, because I've birthed 4 children, so I kind of know how nice it is to have food readily available and things going on. And so it would be nice if she could have that. Okay, so I am going to do that for her. So, you know, it's just nice, right? It's just freaking nice to have that. All right, that is so pretty. I don't know why I just skipped to that part, but I did, so okay. All right, so let's do our full boxes. What do I want? I have this one too. What do I want to be my full box? I think I kind of want, oh, I kind of want this one. This one's so pretty. Guys, I used to be an avid reader. And when I say like an avid reader, I mean like legit. Like legitimate. Read all the time, had a constant book in my hand, never stopped reading all the time. And then I grew up. I know that I have to move this, obviously. And then I grew up and life happened and I had to have responsibilities, and that sucked. And I never read anymore, and it's so sad because, which I've been trying to read my Bible and do a lot of Bible study and things like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. But as far as like just reading for leisure, I don't, and it's horrible. And I wish I had. I don't like saying I wish I had time for it, because I feel like you make time for what you want, and that's just how I think of it. That's just how I believe. You make time for the things you want to make time for. Like this, for instance. I do this as a hobby. I don't have to do this. I could be doing something else, but I like it, and I like you guys, so I do it. But, you know, like, what is happening? Oh. But I feel like you just make time for what you want, and it always annoys me when like people act like they can't go see family and we just haven't had the time to see each other. You make time for what you want, and that's just the truth of it. You make time for what you want to make time for. So yeah, no excuse. But anyway, I used to be like all the time with a book in my hand. When I was a little girl, I used to actually get in trouble for it because I would be like literally walking with a book. Like I never did not have a book with me. I read Moby Dick in the 2nd grade. Like maybe it was the 3rd grade. Yes, the 3rd grade, and it was like the regular version, not like the Illustrated Classics version. Like no, like the big Mama Jamma, whatever, huge. Like I loved to read. I loved to read everything. I loved to read anything. If I didn't have a book, I was reading a pamphlet. I was reading something. Like, I just loved it. And I wish I would have passed that love down to my boys, but so far they just haven't gotten bitten by the reading train. I think Killian might be my reader more so than Tristan, and he's working on it. We're in first grade. We're working on starting to read, and I think he might be my reader. So I'm going to try to cultivate that in him because I think it's super important, especially if he would love it. I think it's so important. Like, that's how we learn, right? And still, I'm a seeker of knowledge. Like, I would view myself as that, a seeker of knowledge. Like, I want to know everything. I want to know. I want to know what's happening. I want to know how that works. Okay, but why? We were talking about it yesterday. Me and Joshua were having this long theological conversation, as we have been having quite a lot as of late. And we were talking about how, like, so many people in Christianity, and I hope nobody gets offended by this, but if you do, then I'm sorry. But so many people, like, you just believe what you believe and you don't know why, and you just accept things that have been this way for hundreds of years, thousands of years, whatever, but you don't know why you believe that. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying you don't even know why. Like, you just have these belief systems and they're firmly rooted. Like, you are dead set that this is the gospel truth, but you don't know why you think that way. Like, okay, gotcha, but why? And I just, it baffles me, like, how we're like that, and we just go off and just firmly believe things, and we don't even know why we believe it. And I don't like that. That's not the way I am. It's not the way I'm wired. I want to know why. Like, why do I think this? Why is this truth to me? Is this truth? Is this absolute truth, or is it somebody else's truth? Who said it was truth, and why did they say it was truth? What is the context that they decided this was truth? What was going on at the time? You know, I mean, we were talking about, like, specifically, and this could get into large debate, but we were specifically talking about how, like, the canon and the biblical books that were put into the Bible as part of the Bible, like, who said which books of the Bible were included versus the ones that were kicked off. Why were they kicked off? Who said they were? Who made those decisions? I want to know. I want to know all the people. What criteria did they use to determine what was canonical, which is what it's called, versus what wasn't? I want to know these things. Who was it? Why did they make those decisions? What were the criteria they used? What was going on in history at that point in time? Did that influence their decision? Which of the books were cast out? Which a lot of them are recognized by the Catholic Bible and they're not recognized by ours. Okay, why? I want to know. I want to know all of these things. And I am a seeker of knowledge. I don't just blindly follow anything. I want to know why I'm following it. What does that mean for me? What does that mean for my life? How do I apply this to my life? Do I really feel this way, or do I feel this way because Grandma Susie told me that this was the way to believe? Like, I want to know. And I think that it kind of rubs some people the wrong way because they don't really understand asking questions. But there's nothing wrong with asking questions. It's like, I tell people this all the time, you know, when they talk about how they're angry with God, or they're angry, you know, whatever, I'm mad at God, I don't understand why he did. God is not afraid of your anger. God is a big God. God can handle you being angry. He can handle it. He's got this. Like, if you're mad at him, he's not going to run crying. Like, be mad. Tell him. Tell him you're mad. Say, I'm really mad at you. Like, I'm mad about this. I don't understand it. I don't know why this is happening. Talk to him about it. And it's the same way with, oh man, look at this. I forgot about this one. Crap. I really love this girl. I might have to put her in there. I might have to. But it's the same way with It is the same exact way with questions. God is not afraid of your questions. He's not scared that you don't just accept it automatically without asking him questions. Ask him questions. Seek answers. He will give them to you. He'll speak to your heart and he'll let you know what you want to know. And I just believe that way. Anyways, I didn't mean to get into a theological discussion, but the point of it is that I don't even know what brought that up, but because I was talking about reading and like seeking knowledge. I like to seek knowledge. I like to know more about it. Okay, but I do understand this, but why? Why do I feel this way? What do I feel? And am I sure I feel this way? Like firmly, or is this because of influence of something else? That is the question. I like asking questions, and I think that a lot of that stems from, if you can hear them knocking in the wall, I apologize. I have no idea why they're doing that. So a lot of that stems from just me loving I'm not going to use this checklist, I don't think. Loving to read, you know? Okay, I think it's time for our foiling. And I think want to use this checkbox. And just gonna do it this way. And then this last glitter header. And then this girl. And I love it. I feel like I do need another header there, but other than that, I'm good. I'm good with it. Where are they? Where did I put them? Where are you, friends? Here you are. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, I love that. All right, so let's get into our foil pack a little bit. Let's do these first and get those out of the way. I don't know. I think that seekers of answers are the people that, I don't know. I just think it's a good way to be. I'll never deter my kiddos from asking questions. Never, no matter what it's about. Religion, sex, just anything. I'm not gonna lie. Being raised in a very conservative Christian home, and I was super sheltered. And my parents were, they were so young when they got pregnant and then got married, 16 and 19, that I think it shaped a lot of how they raised me, because they were afraid that I was going to, I don't know, follow in their footsteps, get married, get pregnant super young, and all of these things. It kind of skewed their view of sex and conversations to have with me about sex and things like that. And I did not feel like, I'm not going to say I couldn't, because I'm sure that I could have, but I didn't feel comfortable asking my parents questions about things like that, or really any kinds of questions that were like heavy. Okay. I didn't feel like I could ask all of those kinds of questions and be comfortable. So it was always very awkward. I was very, very sheltered. And a lot of what I knew was information that was just skewed and just wrong. okay, we'll see if I can finish this. They were doing so well. And then they started getting super antsy. But anyways, I never want that for my babies. I always want them to be able to ask me any questions that they have with comfort, because I always want to have the answers for them or figure it out if I don't have it. But I want that to be open communication always. And honestly, like so far with Tristan, he just turned 10. We had a pretty plain version of the sex talk with him, and he was 8 because he was asking so many questions and he knew he could ask them, and the questions he was asking were very grown-up questions, and I had put them off as long as I could with a age-appropriate answer, and 8 years old was when we had to talk with him. And over the last 2 years, we have talked with him a little more in depth as his questions come, and that's just, that's the way we do things. If you want to know, you can ask, and I will tell you what I feel is an age-appropriate answer for you at that time. And Killian's already starting to ask a whole bunch of questions, and we're giving him age-appropriate answers. Now, it's not really helping, it's not satisfying his curiosity, which as brothers come up, it's a little bit harder because they know that the older brother knows something they don't, and so they want to know more, and you gotta have to be careful with that. But yeah, we're giving him age-appropriate answers, and then eventually that's not going to satisfy him. He's going to want to know all the details, and that's going to have to be a conversation. So that's the way I look at it, and that will be the way it is no matter what. If they have questions about biblical principles or theology, why do we believe this, or whatever, I'm not afraid of my kids asking me that. I'm not afraid of them questioning belief systems and questioning things, because that's how we learn and grow. And I think that having a closed-minded view, I think as a Christian culture, we have a closed-minded view because we're so scared, like, oh God, they're going to get into the wrong thing and go down the wrong path, and they can't ask all these questions because they might lead to these questions, and oh my gosh, I can't let them think that, because what if they look into it and they start to believe this way, and what if they don't believe the way I want them to believe, and I'm trying to steer them into a certain direction and put them in a box. But I think that's a very dangerous thing, and I think that we need to stop it. Because questions are not bad. They're just not. God's not afraid of our questions. It's that way we get closer to Him and closer to faith, because we learn. We learn the whys, and the whys are sometimes very important, especially if you're someone like me who literally questions everything, because I just want to know. Oh, crap. It wasn't really until I got into college that I was like, okay, but why? I just firmly believed in all these things, and a lot of my friends, even though they were Christians, I went to a Christian university, they didn't believe that way, and I was hearing some things from my professors that were like, wait a minute, this is the way, I thought it was this way, and it taught me to question why. Why do you believe that? Okay, well, why? And I just think it's a healthy mindset to constantly question so you can learn and grow. Okay, I've got these 2 left. I can do a daily spread with those. And then, which I've got lots of opportunity for dailies. And what do I want? This. Maybe, I think this one, because it's so... do I want that, or do I want do I want this to be up here? I kind of think I do. It's kind of an old school way, right? Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. Yes, okay. Yeah, so pretty. I'm just gonna start laying these down because really, is there a wrong way? I'm thinking no. But I do want to frame her out. And there's something on here. So there's that. And then I want to frame her. And then I think there's no wrong way after that. It's just a matter of putting them down. So I have been asking lots of questions lately. I don't know. I've just been hungry for it. Hungry for answers. Hungry for knowledge. Hungry to grow. Hungry to move forward. And I love it. It's nice. It's refreshing. I haven't felt that way in a while. And I think that when you don't ask questions and you don't search and you don't want to know things, you get stagnant. And stagnant complacency is very, very dangerous in anything, right? In your work, in your walk with God, in any kind of thing that you have, being stagnant means you're dead. Okay, I have these two left. I've got these and I've got these so far, and these will be perfect. So there's that. Okay, look how freaking gorgeous this is. I know that our discussion is very, very heavy right now, but this is lovely. Okay. Is there? Okay. I thought for a second there was a hair trapped under there and I was going to cry. Look how so pretty it is. Okay. Alright, so that leaves me with this foil and this, which I kind of want to use this weekend sticker and put it here. The dog is like shut out of here and she's shut out of their playroom with them. And so she's like, because she was just barreling through all of their stuff and she wasn't letting him play, and so now she's like, what is happening? I'm like shut out and I don't like it. Okay, this was Hell Week. Okay, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start backwards. We're going to start from Sunday. Yesterday we did end up going to church. It's the first day we were able to do anything at all, which the boys actually went on Wednesday, but I did not. So we did go to church on this day. Then Joshua came over and brought lunch. He brought Little Caesars pizza because I was making a pizza in the oven and I knew that was gonna happen. And I burnt it. So that wasn't fun. And so he brought us some Little Caesars pizza because he was being a hero. Okay, so I want to put that down. We'll put pizza down there. And then me and Joshua tried to go to Bible study at my church. However, Jensen wouldn't let us stay in there because he was being way too loud. And he was, and there they come, they're coming down the hallway. He wouldn't let us. And then we had, what did we have for dinner? What did we have for dinner? What did we have for dinner? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we had tacos, chicken tacos. Chicken tacos. Okay. So let's get what we need for that or I'll forget what I just laid down and why. I will forget. Okay. So we got church. I need some church stickers. I need to order them. I literally don't have any. I don't even think I have any at all. Like, I'm not even kidding. So, I've got to order some. What can I use? What do I need? Okay. I can use this. This is an Excellent Mama Plan sticker. And I'll just use this one. I don't know what it says. It says whatever. I'm late anyways, and then it has all the numbers everywhere. I actually was late for church a little bit. Okay, so that's for church. Church day. Okay. All right. So then this was him bringing Little Caesars. So let's go to the food and get a pizza. Little Caesars, which is one of their favorites, and it's the cheapest, so you know. Okay, and then we tried to go to Bible study. It was a fail, but you know, we tried. We ended up staying in the nursery, and I was like, why are we even in the church nursery right now when we could just be home, because we're literally with our kids in the nursery. But oh well. Let's see, is there a sticker that I can use? I'm just gonna use this big old huge one because it's freaking cute. I'm gonna put it a little bit down here because this is what they looked like. They were playing, except for they don't have black hair. And then I'm gonna put nursery because that's where we were stuck. Okay, and then this was dinner, and it was tacos. Why did I not get a taco sticker while I was over here? I don't know, but I didn't. So here's one. And then I should have, okay. Tacos for dinner. Joshua had enchiladas, but I had tacos, so there you go. Okay, so then Saturday was just a lazy day because we were sick. We weren't super sick, but we were still just not feeling the best, you know? So we did lots of binge watching. Joshua came over and ended up just chilling out. Okay, here we go. So we had a movie night. Oops. No. Get off. Okay. So we had a movie night. So let's put that down here. I'm trying to think of what we watched. We watched Santa Claus 1 and 2, and we watched something else. And I can't remember the third one. I don't remember. Okay, we just binge watched, and I'm looking for that. I'm just gonna put relax, because why not? Do I have like a little, no, wish I had like a little flag, which I know that I do have a little flag, but where do I have a flag is the question. Here's one. I don't really feel this is helpful. These are Exo Mama plans, and they're really cute. And let's use this one. Okay, I know you can't see that very well probably, but I can see it fine. Okay. Excuse me. So We decorated for Christmas on this day. Do not judge. Do not judge. It was fabulous. And I don't even think I've gotten my, I don't think I've gotten my Christmas stickers out yet. But I think I have one enough to wear. These are from Keep It Simple stickers, and they're really cute. And I'm going to put that we decorated for Christmas on this day. Decorated for Christmas. So cute. It was a lot of fun. And we watched Santa Claus 1 and 2. And I'm gonna use, I really thought that was a popcorn, but I guess not. But I'll just use this little TV instead. We watched Santa Claus, which they're coming out with another one, which I think is crazy. 1 and 2. Don't like the I like the second movie, but I just don't like that rubber Santa Claus. It's like so weird and I don't like it. Okay. Friday, what did we do? Friday we just chilled out. Okay. We just chilled out. Man, I wish this wasn't pink. Do I have, yes, I have a gold one. I know that it's not the right foil, but you know, it is what it is. This was just a chill day because we were just, y'all, we've just been trying to get through this. Okay, it's a chill day. Really not a lot going on. And I did get a little bit of cleaning done because I didn't have any choice. So I'm going to put this one that says wash the dishes because, girlfriend, I didn't have a choice. I had to do something because it was, I'm just going to put it here. Okay. It's pretty much what went on. Okay. And then this is crooked, so let's fix it. Thursday, I took the boys to the doctor, and he was like, okay, so this is why I love my kid's doctor, and I will forever go to him forever. He's a nurse practitioner. He works underneath another doctor that I actually used to go to when I was growing up here, like a teenager, and I don't like him very much. However, this doctor, nurse practitioner, is freaking amazing. He's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And he, I am going to put no school though, because they didn't have school on this day. And so I think I want to put that. Here we go. Okay. Let's move it down a little bit though, if I can, because I can't really see it. Not gonna work that well. Okay, it's a little better. Okay. So he's amazing, and he I'm trying to find a doctor sticker of some sort. He I took the boys and I was telling them what was going on. And he was like, well, you sound like crap. So are you sick? And I was like, yes. And he was like, how long have you been sick? And I was like, I've been sick since last Tuesday. And he was like, huh. And I said, yeah, I felt like I was getting better. And then I got so much worse and it's been crap ever since. And he was like, okay, that's a problem. Can I listen to you? Okay, I don't have insurance. And so I wasn't going to the doctor, you know? I'm just being honest. I was not. And so I was like, yes, sure. And he did, and he was like, this is bronchitis, and you, he was like, what is your birthday? And I was like, I told him my birthday, which it just so happened to be his birthday too, which is funny. And he was like, he just started writing me prescription for my stuff and put me in the system real quick and did not charge me a dime for it, and just gave me a Z-Pack, and the prescription ended up being $40, and I was good to go, and it has changed my entire life. So hooray. Okay, so Jensen is outside the door, so he's probably gonna be banging on it or whatever. He's playing with some toy out there. Okay. I put RX refill. It was not a refill, it was just the prescription, but that's what I did. And then I did some laundry because it was, I cleaned the kitchen, I did some laundry, and I vacuumed because it was necessary, like, to survive. But I was just surviving at this point, doing the bare minimum because we were sick as crap. Okay, so that's that part of the week, and then let's go to Wednesday. All of this is sick days. Sick days, pajamas, all of the things, okay? And this one says, spend all day in pajamas, which I really wish I could use, but I can't because of the fact that it is like hollow foil, and I don't want to use that, but that would have been a perfect sticker. If you can hear those coins, I'm so sorry. He's like throwing coins around and being very frustrating. Okay. Take meds. That's so cute. Okay. Let's see. Gotta do that housework. I'm gonna put this down for one thing. And there was definitely no dates, no me time for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put this on 1 because I had to do housework, did not have a choice. So let's put that on Wednesday. The boys did go to church on this day. They were feeling a little better. They ended up getting a little bit worse on Thursday. That's why I decided to just take them to the doctor and see what was going on. Because they were just having the whole like tummy ache issue, and that they're still not quite right. But okay, we had breakfast for dinner and sandwiches for dinner on this night, and those kids, man, they're done. They've done really well, actually, in my opinion. We have breakfast and dinner on this night. I'm just gonna put a big one because it was lovely. Even though, like, we weren't eating very much. And we would think we wanted something and make it and then be like, ugh, I don't even want food. Because you can't taste very well. It makes everything taste different, bland, funny. It's not a good thing. It's not fun. So, yeah. Let's do... I'm just gonna put this for TV day because that's really what life was about, was just like doing the bare minimum and surviving, man. It was rough. So there's that. Lots of cuddles, lots of TV, lots of sitting on the couch, and when everybody went to take a nap, I took a nap. Like, lots of that. Especially with Jensen, lots of fever, lots of yuckiness, just the bare minimum. And then let's put okay, I'm gonna put, I need like a sick sticker, and I have some, I just don't know where the heck they went. Yeah, let's just use the squirrel. This is a good one to use. Okay. And then that's the same way, like we just had movie nights. We watched lots of Gordon Ramsay. I can't remember what they're called, but they're on Tubi, where you can watch like his, where he cooks in his house. We watched lots of that. And that's what we did. This here is just, I'm going to put another one of these for the fact that we literally like did nothing. They did go to church though, so I should put this one. Let's do this. Jensen said, ah ha ha. Let's do what for church? I don't know. They had like a blow up thing at church, and they had a lot of fun. It was like video games and a blow up thing. They have like this, it's a gamer truck where like this truck comes and it has video games, and it was pretty freaking awesome. But I think I'm gonna put, oh no, that doesn't work. I'm trying to make it work and it doesn't work. Crap. I don't really know what to use. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this little moose. He's really going to school, but we're just gonna pretend he's not. And I'm gonna put that for the fact that they went to that thing. And I know these icons are both on the same side, and that's just gonna have to be okay because I can't pull it up. Okay. So everyone so sick. Okay. Then this is lazy day. This is Gordon Ramsay. I'll know what it is. And breakfast for dinner. For dinner. And this is bare minimum. This is lots of cuddles. It was definitely that all week for sure. This is for sandwiches. They were really good too, from what I could taste. And then this is game truck. Alaric didn't get to go play on the bouncy house, and I was really sad for him. They got it for the little ones, and he would have loved it, but he was too sick with fever. Okay, lazy day. Okay, and then that's it. Look how freaking beautiful this spread is. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Bad week. Beautiful spread. So pretty. Absolutely love it. And then this will just be the theme. So this is Shirk, lazy, cuddles, doctor. This is bronchitis. I can breathe. The medicine started to help me, and this is finally, we went somewhere other than the walls of this house. So there we go. That's gonna be it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for staying and chatting with me with some freaking, I don't know, heavy topics for a plan with me, but I was just in the mood to chat. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.